Hello and welcome to a short video overview of the CES Virtual Teacher Training offering for the summer of 2020. I'm just going to give you a really brief introduction to the content of this course, these courses, the timings of these courses, and how to book and how to get more information if you are interested. Now, of course, we generally run these courses face-to-face in the UK and in Ireland, but as of this summer, we have moved all of our teacher training into an online context, and that has required us to design quite different courses in terms of the blending of the synchronous and asynchronous tasks. So a lot of the course content that we have built up over years of experience in a face-to-face context still remains, but some of the delivery methods, some of the objectives of the training sessions have been altered because of the reconsideration of the context within which we are going to be delivering these sessions and the way the course participants are going to be engaging with these sessions. So we've really thought through how we can best utilize the online space in order to enhance this training offering and actually provide a better or more rounded training process for the modern world for our course participants. So just as a general overview, there's two courses that we're offering. We have a blended learning course you can see at the top there, typically for English teachers, which is going to be focusing on theory, online tools, this type of stuff. And we also have a CLIL course, which is generally for subject teachers, although it's open to anybody, and it's focusing on that integration of subject content and language. Now, as all of this is in the medium of online delivery, there will be a big focus on online tools and how we can do these specific tasks in an online context. So while the CLIL course is not focusing on blended learning and on the online context, obviously there will be some certain tools which we will be using, which are only available in online context, and also there's going to be a little bit of focus on how we can possibly utilize that virtual learning environments for the blending of synchronous and asynchronous spaces. I think with our current context, there's no real point in going back to only a live face-to-face context for our training sessions. So there will be these due considerations. We also have to just clarify on the dates. There's 3 time slots, I suppose, being offered: 2 CLIL, 1 blended learning. Participants can just book for 1 week though. So in every single one of these courses, the way we have designed it is the first week is a little bit more input heavy, and the second week is a little bit more focused on practice. So, for example, for the first week from the 6th of July until that Friday, there will be a lot of input on the basics of CLIL and maybe some tools we can use in terms of content and language integration. And then the second week, there will be teaching practice, for example. And it's similar for the blended learning and general methodology. There's the fees there for 1 week or for 2 weeks. Just to focus a little bit on the blended learning and methodology, as I said, the synchronous and asynchronous spaces, we've researched and integrated a wide range of online tools. We will primarily be using Zoom for the live sessions as a classroom tool, as a classroom replacement tool, I suppose. And we will primarily be using Google Classroom for the space that the group is going to live on outside of the live synchronous sessions. Google Classroom, it's primarily for ease of access, ease of use, and we're going to be able to share documents and tasks in Google Classroom. The focus is 3 hours face-to-face per day and the rest in the VLE. The reason we're doing 3 hours face-to-face and it's an hour 20 sessions is that the online context, that synchronous, that live space, doesn't really lend itself to big 2-hour sessions. So the way I wanted to design it was relatively short, hour 20, input sessions, and then that 2-hour block in the afternoon, which obviously you can do at your leisure. You've got 2 hours asynchronous content, which might be a collaborative task with another member of the group. It might be a task which you're doing alone, but it's preparing you for the following day. But certainly that asynchronous blending of the asynchronous synchronous is really crucial to this. And you can see down there, you've got online research project there, lexical task, other things like this. And you can see that week 1 is quite heavy in terms of the delivery of your primary input. If we go on to the second week, or rather the course aims, we're looking at what is the main aim of this course. I'm just trying to get myself out of the way there. We said the primary aim of this course is not only to give the participants support, but it's to provide that reflection on models of best practice. And this can sometimes be an issue with blended learning and a move to online teaching. These ideas of what is best practice. So this is what we're really going to focus on here. What is models of best practice, and especially the course participants' context. So what is your idea of best practice, and how can we reflect upon success in that context? With CLIL, it's primarily, from my experience of CLIL, it's primarily state school teachers, similar setup to the other course in terms of the hours and the blending of synchronous and asynchronous. The level is B1 to B2, but obviously depending on the participants in the group, we can modify the level, but the content is generally minimum B1 level. You can see week 1, there's a lot of input sessions. We've got addressing pronunciation, classroom language, creating virtual learning environments for CLIL, things like this. And the second week is a little bit more practical. But that is generally the CLIL courses tend to be a really, really good blend of course participants from different contexts. So it's to create that community of practice is one big aim of these CLIL courses, and hopefully being online, you're going to get to experience people's context from such a wide variety of different areas, and it's going to be really, really useful, I think. Again, the course aim is to give you a clear idea of the nature of CLIL and to help you build a roadmap for integration. So this will involve not only the language teachers, but also the subject teachers and their ability to integrate their own lessons and their own schedules, I suppose, with each other, and see how that can best be done in your particular context. What do you need? You need a computer. Obviously, the computer should have a built-in mic and speakers. Headphones and with a mic like I have are optional but not essential. And all tools that we use will be free. We're not going to recommend any paid-for tools. Everything will be provided in the VLE. In terms of the delivery and the space of delivery, I will be delivering the sessions in school, so I won't be doing it from my spare room as we are at the moment. We will have proper Wi-Fi setup and a proper whiteboard space to be able to create that classroom context, that classroom environment. As I said, I will be delivering. I'm in the process of further creating to make sure that all of the online spaces are usable and adding any new tools which I come across. This is a picture of me when I was younger and could go to a barber's. And for more information on the course or to book, you can contact Amy at cesschools.com. Or if you want to learn more about me, you can go on to about.me, Chris Farrell Education. But I really, really look forward to seeing you on the course, to having you on the course. And please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions at all. Okay. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.